I've heard really good things about Dungeons and Dragons, Honor Among Thieves, and I'm excited to watch it with you today. I've never played Dungeons and Dragons. My sister actually does, and I've been invited. Maybe after this movie, I will accept that invitation. But I've seen reference to Dungeons and Dragons in a lot of different media, a lot of different like TV shows and such. And I am expecting this more or less to be an exciting adventure story that really just sucks you in and is imaginative and fun and exciting. Yeah, I said exciting twice. That's how confident I am that this will be an exciting experience. So let's dive into it. Let's experience Dungeons and Dragons Honor Among Thieves for the very first time. Man, this is a big prison. Wow.
Oh, great. Another soulmate. No offense, pal. You seem lovely. This is the bucket where our pee freezes.
Yep. You think they play a game where they try to melt the... Never mind.
Never shared one with a female. Think I'm gonna like it.
Word of advice. Holga doesn't love to be disturbed while she's eating her potatoes.
Shut up, you.
Sure thing.
I think he was giving you good advice.
We could be very up.
I think I'm gonna do this without fingers and make it a mitten. The Absolution Council's tomorrow.
Don't get your hopes up.
Jonathan is on the council this time. He's an Aarakocra. If anyone's gonna freeze, it's him.
I hope so. I love the optimism.
What say you? I noticed that Chancellor Jonathan is
Jonathan's not here?
present. Should we perhaps wait?
Chancellor Jonathan was delayed by the storm. You may begin.
I see. Years ago, I became a member of the Harper's faction, a network of spies who swear an oath to fight
Seems
tyranny,
peaceful.
defend the oppressed, and to ask nothing in return. My wife Zia supported my decision.
Tragedy is incoming, I suspect.
By night, I'd come home to my loving wife and daughter Kira. I began to question the asking nothing in return part of my oath. But my wife would always say, you don't have to give us everything, you only have to give us you.
Yeah, she's real sweet.
Based on what I know about Jonathan, I think he'd be especially receptive to my story, and I'd hate to have to wait a whole other year to come back in here and have to...
Proceed.
Sometimes those enemies come looking for revenge.
Oh good, Kira's still alive. I was like, don't tell me this man loses his wife and his baby. Nothing's gonna drive a man to thievery faster than that. Of course. He's gotta provide for his baby.
When Zia died, so did my devotion to my oath. Hard to relive this. Without Jonathan here.
Get on with it.
Fine. I come home to my loving wife and daughter Kira.
Went back too far.
Stalling.
Stop stalling.
Right, sorry.
Holga.
She took pity on me. Well, she took pity on the baby. She'd been cast out of her tribe for falling in love with an outsider. We quickly became like brother and sister, with a relationship built on trust.
That's Michelle Rodriguez. That took me for a second to recognize. Awesome. Kira's getting older. Whoa, cool, whoa, cool.
You may be wondering how we could carry on this criminal lifestyle with a young girl at home. We didn't leave her at home.
Well, that makes the most sense. Yes, train her up.
We also added Simon, a so-so sorcerer,
Simon.
a con man named Forge, who pushed us
Forge.
to aim even higher.
Great cast.
Everything changed when we met the wizard, Sophina.
Dark.
We knew almost nothing about her, only that she wanted our help. First, I refused. I wouldn't stoop that low. But then Forge told me that among the relics in Korn's Keep there was a tablet of reawakening, capable of bringing back a single deceased person.
Really, it sounds too good to be true.
Why can't I come?
Sorry, Kira, this one's too dangerous.
Then you shouldn't go.
She's got a point.
We have everything that we need.
Not yet, but this is the last one.
Ooh, wow. That's what she came for. Seems like a dark relic. Uh-oh, yeah, what's that? Why are we zeroing? It was an alarm. Wow, that's cool.
We don't hurt anyone.
Very cool.
She's caught in the time stop!
Wait, we're not leaving Holga behind. She'll always be Ana Lucia in my heart, but that's not the point. They're gonna leave both of them behind, and that's how they got caught. Okay, Forge has the tablet.
You have my word.
Do we trust him to take care of Kira? I'm gonna say yes.
It would never be punishment enough for the worst crime I ever committed. Robbing my daughter of her father.
Well said.
Please, wait for...
Jonathan?
Jonathan! Hold it, now!
Wait, what? Are they gonna ride Jonathan out?
But we approved your pardon!
Oh! Oh no! They should have waited for them to read the verdict. Great opening sequence. Am I a little sad that they didn't have to do the whole escape thing? Yeah, a little. Like, I hope that doesn't come back to haunt them. On the other hand, I kind of hope it does. We have stakes as we move forward in our adventure.
Where do you think Forge took her?
I can't see him leaving this short coast. Forge always likes cities.
Well, we're looking for Forge. I'll pay Marleman a visit.
What if he doesn't want to talk to you?
It's not about what he wants. It's about closure.
He sent you a letter saying he wasn't your husband anymore. Wasn't that closure?
Is that? I mean, yeah.
Forge is Lord Neverwinter.
Hopefully that means Kira's well provided for. And that would be the most important thing. I love all the scenery. Yes, let's please have more volcano shots. Fantastic.
Yeah, my dad took me to the last one before they were outlawed.
Anyone win?
Well, one contestant made it to the final round before a monster ate his upper bodies, so...
Monster one. Kira! Oh, love a reunion. What? Is she mad at her dad?
I made you these.
Oh, I don't think she's gonna want them.
Before you went off to prison, you charged me with Kira's well-being. I suddenly knew I had to be a better man. Obviously, I couldn't give back the treasures we'd stolen. So when Lord Neverember fell ill, I seized the chance to try and, make a difference. You remember Safina?
Huh.
You're still working with her?
She's the one that got us caught.
Not true, no. Without her, we all would have been caught.
Don't know if I trust any of this now.
That tea is scorching. I do apologize. It's scorching hot.
Chill.
Thank you.
What is she staring at so intently? It unnerves my soul.
If you'll give us the tablet, Kira Hogan and I will be on our way.
Of course, that's why you came back. No, it wasn't for me. It was for that tablet of riches.
It's a tablet of reawakening.
I'm sorry, what's this now?
The reason why I agreed to the heist, is that what he's told you, that I left you for more riches?
I told her the truth. I think she has a right to know it.
Oh, Forge is a scoundrel.
I wanted to bring your mother back.
Oh, Ed, come on. Look, I know how much you crave for forgiveness, but I promise you more lies is not the way. You have been lying since you set foot in the room, haven't you?
It's already coming back to haunt them. Why is he trying to put a wedge between his daughter and him?
Kira, no, wait, Kira!
Give her time. She's had years to resent you for your absence.
And you stoked the
Had years
flames.
to poison her against me.
Safina really is a very, very powerful wizard. I have truly come to love her as my own. I am expecting two of the wealthiest men from Baldur's Gate and Waterdeep to talk about the High Sun Games, which are back.
Of course he'd bring back the games. Safina. See, Kira might be upset. She wouldn't want them dead.
You got this, right?
I know you don't. And some blade. How's the weight? Does it parry? Wait. What do you clean it with?
You're about to lose your head.
These are the most
This is
important
what you're
things.
concerned with.
Yes. I can't believe he's buying that.
Boiled linseed oil.
Chop it off.
Chop it off. Let's do it.
She's ready. Yes. Nice. Oh, yeah. That was a sweet move. I like the spark as she hits the helmet. Man, he's lucky to have Holga in his life, isn't he?
Before we leave the city,
Boiled linseed oil. I know.
She comes to appreciate those mittens. The last vestiges of her father's love.
I should probably go speak to him.
How you gonna cover this up?
What?
He's gonna lie.
Well, he's gone, my dear. He's gone. I gave him the tablet of riches and he left.
Come on, girl. You know this isn't true. In your heart, somewhere deep inside.
The fact that you see good in me makes me believe that there might just be some in there.
I don't see it.
We have to get into that castle and take her out ourselves. We're gonna need a team.
we have nothing to pay them with.
Forge does. Not to mention the tablet. And Kira will know that.
We abandoned her for the right reason.
Maybe phrase it differently.
Put it like that, but yeah.
No one can hold a candle to this trick.
He hasn't gotten better.
I don't think it's about what he's doing up there.
This is quite hard to be slightly.
Oh.
To be slightly. It's all part of yaks.
He's lying. Get him!
Nice. Wow. Okay.
That wasn't a shield spell.
It was something. What's like a reverse gravity spell? That's even cooler than a shield spell. Let's be real. That's cool. That's a. Ooh.
Do we even know what sort of arcane magic is protecting the vault?
We're gonna find out.
How? You gonna sneak past the entire castle watch?
A druid, maybe, a wild shape. They can get in and out undetected as a...
A deer.
Yes, a deer. They'll blend in with all the other deer in the castle.
Don't mock me.
I know a druid.
Sounds romantic in nature.
It did.
Yeah, for me it was.
Oh, not for her?
Found my lack of self-esteem unattractive.
Yeah, makes
Not your
sense.
best trait.
Perhaps this adventure will turn it around. Oh, whoa, what? That's really cool.
It's me, Simon.
Simon who?
Simon Omar, sorcerer.
She doesn't even remember.
I courted you. You said I made you feel sad. Not from anything I did, just from who I was.
Oh.
We need a deer.
We don't need a deer. We're gonna take down Forge Fitzwilliam.
The only way to succeed in this is to have confidence that it can be done. He doesn't.
I suppose that's fair.
We dared to question how we came to power. So he declared us enemies, began destroying our homes.
Oh, she's good. Performance.
Not doing this for the money.
So we'll keep your share then.
You will find that we have taken every imaginable measure to protect the assets that you may or may not choose to wager during the High Sun Games.
Ooh.
And then...
Is that insect? Is that part of the plan? A little recon, perhaps?
It is protected by the arcane seal of modern Canaan.
Ooh. Sounds powerful. They don't know what that is, but it sounds powerful.
What prompted you to resume the games?
Lord Neverember and I are very different men. For example, I prefer to be up and about. He prefers to be in a vegetative state.
The joke of a man who would bring back the games.
Silence.
She sensed the fly.
A wild shape is among us.
Whoa! My, she's terrifying. And she is good. Holy wow. Yep. Run, Derek, run. Derek? Whatever her name is. Man, the agility. I know they're not chocobos, but that's all I'm thinking of. A deer! See, Holga was right all along.
So she did become a deer.
Only at the very end.
It's still time to gloat.
If the vault has more than Canaan seal, we're not getting in. It's impenetrable.
So there's no way to open it?
If we had the Helm of Disjunction, the thing went missing ages ago, we're done.
We can find that helmet.
Even if we did, I couldn't use it without attuning to it, which I'm terrible at.
You can do it. I know you can.
You saying that doesn't make it so.
If he just had a tenth of Edgin's optimism.
Holga knows where the helmet is.
You do?
Oh, what?
My tribe fought the cult of the dragon over it at the Evermoors. We could just ask them where it went.
That battle was a century ago. They're all dead. I have this token that lets me ask corpses some questions and then they go back to being dead.
Yeah. He just one-shotted them. More than once they've shown us this dragonfly. Oh, he's a tiny man.
Hello, Marleman. I see you still have that walking stick I gave you.
Well, you could take it with you if you want. Gwen's not much for rambling.
Gwen?
You home, darling? Oh, hello. Who's this then?
Oh, Gwen, this is Holga. I cured a goose and I gathered some pickleberries.
Is that Bradley Cooper? I can think of Will Tippin like that, but like Bradley Cooper? Took a little longer to get there.
Does she make you happy? Happier than I did?
She doesn't make me weep. And in the small hours, wondering where she is.
I mean,
was
that's
in pain.
Pretty emphatic yes.
I was banished from my damn tribe to be with you.
And I tried to build us a home so you could forget that, but you never could.
We're
Closure?
gonna take down Forge. I'm gonna show Marleman and the Elk tribe they were fools to let me go.
They may have been fools to let you go, but you truly struggle with letting go. All the best. Oh no. Put it away. Okay, she's into it. Excellent. Oof.
Okay, Simon, how does this work?
Once the dead man is revived, we can ask him 5 questions, at which point he will die again. Maybe I'm not saying it right.
Holy frick.
I wasn't scared, nearly startled.
I was scared.
We knew we outnumbered them, but our advantage meant nothing against the dragon ray core. Take this and run! Understood, sir.
Nope.
That's the last thing I remember.
Next.
It was a Thayan who bore the mark of Zast Tam. I waited for the killing blow. But it never came. He had a kind way. He told me his name was Zenk Yendar. He had fled Zast Tam and now lived in exile.
Huh.
He promised to keep the helmet safe. And for some reason, I believed him.
If it's true, that's good. Someone against Sastan might be willing to help us.
The Thayans are murderers. End of story.
He fought with my cousin in the Inorok. Says he's a good man.
I'd be betraying Zia.
No, you wouldn't. You'd be doing it to save her and Kira.
Excuse me. I'm still alive.
What's your favorite book?
Hard to pick just one. That was only the 4th question.
No!
Hello?
I will ask him the 5th question. What would you have named your child had you not died? I don't know. Oh, he saved the kitten.
He's interesting.
I seem more interesting.
Hey, go talk to him.
You go talk to him.
This is Simon, Edgin, and Doric back there.
Doric.
What brings you to Mornbrin's shield?
Our reasons for wanting the helmet are entirely noble.
Yep, we're gonna rob some.
Phrase it differently.
What is this place?
A Harper's sanctuary. But surely your friend Edgin already knew that.
How do you know I was a Harper?
You may have forsworn your oath, but your oath hasn't forsworn you.
Oh, interesting.
In other words, Forge is a real son of a.
So you blame his mother for his corruption?
No, it's an expression.
I didn't even think of his mom.
I do not traffic in colloquialisms.
You're not a lot of fun, are you?
I think he's a ton of fun. Oh my gosh. Hysterical.
Tam's hunger for power was absolute.
Oh,
to stage an unholy coup.
It's Voldemort's family. Literally wicked.
A spell that would consume the souls of all who beheld it.
I don't want to behold
them
it.
to his will. Zastam created an army of the undead, allowing him to conquer the entire nation. I suspect he and his red wizards will not be content until they have infected the whole of Faerun with their maleficence.
Sounds like we have a common enemy. You give us that helmet, we take Forge down.
And the red wizards lose their puppet.
What will become of the wealth you burgle?
Divided amongst the townspeople.
Swear to it. What? Place your hand on this Harper's seal and swear that you will indeed distribute all the wealth you take.
Sure, fine.
You have to mean it.
Keep this. You may not yet believe your words, but I do.
Interesting.
Where's the helmet?
In the bowels of the Underdark.
The Underdark.
Oh, that sounds dangerous. Hello. He found them.
Follow me to the orifice.
I mean, I guess that is a valid use of the word, but I wasn't expecting it.
Keep still.
They stun their targets and consume the brain, taking control of the body.
What do we do?
Make no sound. The higher the intelligence of the prey, the more likely they are to strike.
Oh, cool little brain monsters. So what does it say about our collective intelligence that they didn't feel the need to strike?
Oh, that's a little hurtful.
Quite simple. Starting from the center, use odd-numbered blocks only, moving forward with each step except for every 5th step, which must be a lateral move, until we reach the 3.
Or
I may have put my foot on the bridge. It's not very structurally sound.
Can't you just magic us across? I swiped it from a wizard over in the Great Peaks.
That's not a walking stick. It's a hither-thither staff.
Oh, a hither thither staff. It's our solution.
Hither?
See, it takes things hither and thither. Nice.
I did good.
He's
Good save.
He's so proud, as he should be. I did good. I'm an excellent sorcerer. Give me kudos. The helmet.
This I give you now.
There is evil here.
Lead them to me.
I was wondering if he would be skilled enough to take on a multitude of his dark brethren, but it seems that he is more than qualified. Cheers. Just don't get hit from that sword. Experience tells me it's a one and done. I mean, I think it's a cheat code, really. Oh. Back on. Okay, at least we got the cheat code turned off. To victory.
Glad he's on our side.
It is no simple feat to kill that which is already dead.
Good point. Make haste. Move. Oh, frack. Let's see. Is this like literally an army of the dead about to rise? What is this? Or is this the thing that killed them all? It's a dragon or something. It's kind of cute and funny and terrifying all at once.
That's one pudgy dragon.
Yeah.
Stembershot. Did he eat the last one?
It's like the Slimer of dragons. Slide and eat. Rolling dragon. No. Yes. By saving her life, your stock is rising. Maybe she'll even, you know. Rousing musical moment. Love it. Uh-oh. Ooh, put it the thither in the dragon's mouth. Or slay the beast. Nice job, Zank.
Thanks for that.
You'd have done the same for me.
Yeah, sure. He'd have to level up a little bit first, you know. Don't stop and stare. Keep moving.
Come on!
I imagine that didn't smell good.
Remember that trick you didn't try, War? If I say so, everybody goes underwater, and that'll be your cue, Simon, all right? What are you looking at?
A harper, shaking off his slumber.
You know what? I regret asking. Did this work out for us? Nice.
Wish you every success on your journey.
You know what? It's probably good he's leaving. Our party would be a touch OP without him, or with him.
In those instances where faith wanes and doubt waxes.
Oh, okay.
I recall a tenet of the ancients.
Okay. See you later.
Yeah, we didn't buy your online course, bro. Get out of here.
What are you mumbling?
Now he must attune.
If I can't connect with it, it'll be useless.
Wow. That was cool. It was like an immediate attunement. Is that what happened? Or no? Your grandfather?
My name is Umatu. What makes you think you're worthy of it?
I need it.
I believe in myself.
Oh, you don't.
I'm a great sorcerer.
Are you now?
Speak honestly, boy.
You got this. You got this.
Ow!
We have 6 hours till we leave for Neverwinter. You fail, I never get my family back.
Brilliant.
Yes, let's mount the pressure even higher.
And you want to be a harper?
Oh, it's the dragonfly.
Oh, God.
Stop trying to capture it. You just have to let it go.
Said I couldn't attune, now I'm the prat.
What's the racket?
You talk us into doing things you know won't work, and then you blame us when it goes pear-shaped.
If you can't attune, we'll figure out a plan B.
Plan B? We dug up my family. We went to the Underdark for that helmet.
You humans, you just can't help but lie.
I didn't lie. I really thought Simon could do it. Guys, look.
It's not a lie if you believe it. Well, it might be. He's just too much of an optimist.
Aren't you sick of failing?
No! That's the whole point. We must never stop failing because the minute we do, we failed.
Yes, I love this attitude. Fail until you succeed.
I'm the champion of failures.
Yeah, he's been illustrating it the whole
I lost
movie.
everything that ever mattered to me, and it was all my fault. I decided we deserved a better life than a Harper's Oath would allow us.
He stole
I didn't know
then.
that red wizards marked their treasure. It led them right to our door. I failed the Harpers, I failed my family, I failed all of you, which is exactly why I can't quit. So if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go sit on this rock, make a plan.
I don't know if there's room for all of us on the rock or not, but I'd pop a squat. Felt weird saying that. She's such a kind soul, man.
I'd sit too, but there's no more room in the rock.
How about this? We use the hither-thither staff to get into the vault. We put the portal on something and then sneak that thing into the vault.
Oh. Oh, nice. Okay. We did it. This is like an inverse of gravity. I dig it. Cool. Oh, oh, wicked. Up. Well done. I mean, that's a mission accomplished right there.
The resumption of the High Sun Game. There will be a wonderful gift for each and every one of you.
I'd like to know what the gift is. I want my gift. Oh.
Oh, no.
What happened?
It's facing the floor. Why would they store it that way? We're going to Plan C. Plan C is we go back to Plan A.
Attune, young
You're
man.
going to attune to the helmet.
Why don't you just call it Plan A?
Plan A has a sink on it. You couldn't spider climb until Jalam sicked his dog on you. And when we robbed the spear of Aoth Fezim, your stone skin spell failed until the arrows were inches away. You flipped the gravity of a whole theater.
You did?
That was impressive, right? When the pressure's on, he is capable of great feats.
At your strongest when you think you're at your weakest.
Ooh.
But you deliver.
I'm gonna keep chipping away. If I can get a 1/4 inch, I'll be able to squeeze through as a worm.
Now we have a Plan D if Plan C fails.
Isn't Plan D just Plan B again?
Plan B has a stink too.
Yeah.
Celebrate lasses. Celebrate lasses.
He's like stuck.
My foot is stuck.
Concentrate.
What?
Braid.
What the heck?
There! Interlopers! Come on.
It wouldn't be as much fun if we weren't on the chase.
Find the vault.
You sure I can't help?
I'm certain.
You don't have to be so certain.
I mean, a little doubt in your positivity would be nice. You know, have a little morsel of faith in me. But she's good though. Perhaps it wasn't a lack of faith in him, but a confidence in herself. This is what self-confidence looks like, Simon. Take note. Nice. Ingenuity, problem-solving skills, +2. I guess that would be intelligence.
Open up.
Just a minute.
Oh, she's gonna do it. I suspect both Plan C and D will end up working flawlessly. Perhaps I'm also an optimist.
I don't mind that.
It's cool, man.
No rush.
There he is.
Whoosh. You get one chance.
Let me attune.
Not while I live.
You don't.
Live. You had your time. Okay.
Oh. All right. Whoa.
Took you long enough.
He just had a fight. Well, color me impressed. Whoa.
Well done.
Don't take it off.
I guess it was just me holding you back.
That's what I've been saying.
Nice. You're in 2 different
There's
vaults.
nothing here.
It was a decoy vault. Forge is taking everything. Oh.
Here.
He left me.
No.
No. I know you think I'm a liar and a bad father, but I am a bad father. And I wasn't trying to bring your mom back. I was trying to bring my wife back.
This isn't her. This is Sophina or something. What a great and odd transition.
If you were truly honest, you'd have to admit I can give Kira a better life.
It really depends on how you define better. Your version of better is not my version of better.
Forge wasn't hiding.
He was stealing
He
it.
was stealing it for himself.
He never cared about being Lord. That just gave him access to the vault. He must have brought back the game so the take would be bigger.
He was playing the long con. Wow.
Magic suppression cuff. They put one on me too.
So we just go through the maze?
I guess till we reach the cage.
And don't die. which is gonna be the trickier part.
It seems my ship is ready. Kira and I will be taking our leave. I do hope that our collaboration has been as gratifying for you as it
Get
has.
out of my city.
She is sick of you. If that wasn't clear. Ew. Get her out, get her out, get her out. And the cuff with it. Heck yeah, magic's back.
If we survive this, there'll be another challenge and another until every last person in that cage is dead.
I've got an idea. Follow me.
You want to end up like that guy?
We'll only be inside for a few seconds.
How do you know? No! Oh, gross. Okay, okay, okay. A snake is not what I expected. I mean, I know she's gonna succeed.
We gotta move.
Yeah. Oh, we're gonna be crushed.
Quite a second date, eh?
She's into it.
A trip? Yes, something urgent has come up, but if we leave now, we'll be safe.
This is an ambush. On the boat you were going to use to escape from Neverwinter.
Your dad's been telling you the truth, Bug. It's Uncle Forge who's been feeding you lies.
We can be a family again.
Put down the tablet and get off my ship, all of you.
Oh, I'm gonna shave him bald.
It's going down. Just don't hurt her.
He knows I'm prepared to do terrible things to get what I want.
Hugh Grant, you're supposed to be a jovial villain.
In the end,
Oh,
that's all that
potatoes.
separates
Yes.
the beggar.
Nice. It's the simple things.
What's that one on about?
20,000 on the Greyhound.
I'm sorry, I believed him.
You've nothing to apologize for.
True.
I should have done so many things differently.
True. Oh, the performance.
Do you know how much loot is on this ship?
Right.
The beckoning death.
That's why she needed Forge. The games brought the city together for the spell.
Zastam is taking Neverwinter.
We have to go back. He made an oath. And there's honor among thieves. I just wanted to say the name of the movie. I don't know.
I'm gonna keep that promise I made to Zank.
Yeah.
Whatever that is, stop it. Now.
Yeah, you got scared too late. Everyone got scared too late. Oh my gosh. Okay, okay. Don't behold it. Don't behold it. See, that's much more disgusting than I anticipated, actually. Oh my gosh. The foam emanating, ejecting from their orifice.
What is this?
Zank would be proud, no doubt, no doubt.
It's the gift Forge promised.
And part of that gift includes not dying.
Whatever happens to us, stay hidden.
Got your necklace.
Use your pendant.
Yeah. You know what? I needed more owlbear in this movie, so this is excellent. A little more fit than the last dragon we saw, albeit smaller. Yeah. Nice. Oh yeah, that was cool. Arm wrestling to, you know, that's a great finale, arm wrestle. It's not what I expected, but I'm pretty much here for it. Like rocks versus blood vessels?
You know not the scope of my
Haha! It's the unexpected things.
It's another time stop.
I'm so sorry.
Is Kira there? Kira can be the final blow.
You dare interpose.
Girl, you're rotting.
Suffer.
What?
Sorry, your breath just smells like.
They faked it?
I counted your time stop. I got better.
Yes.
I honestly didn't think that plan was gonna work.
You assured us it would.
Well, that's what he does. No.
Did we get her? Oh,
Do we have a cleric?
That's
Hold
not a
up.
good spot, is it?
No, it's not. It's a red wizard's blade. There's nothing I can do.
We have to use the resurrection thing on her, don't we?
Please don't go. Please
Easy,
don't go.
dog, easy. Don't mourn me.
No final words, no final
I'm
words.
proud of what I did here. Take good care of our girl. She's the best thing you ever did.
I will.
Truth.
No. No. I need you.
And that's why we have to use the Philosopher's Stone on her. Because she was there. That's her mom. The only mom she's ever known, of course. Dragonfly says it's okay.
We can only use it once.
I know.
It's the right call.
Don't tell me you wasted it on me.
We're a family now.
Zast Tam won't be happy about this.
Well, if he comes after us, we'll be ready.
Wait,
Yeah, we're all part of this. We're a permanent party.
going back to the Harpers? Be with your people?
No, this is my people.
I'm with my people.
Yeah.
I know my last attempt to court you was quite bad.
I mean, she doesn't even really remember it, so
Yeah, all right.
Yeah?
Calm down.
stay confident, son. He thought he could get away with the Goblet of Fire, but no.
Good evening.
Oh.
One could argue that my actions, reprehensible though they were, led to a virtual renaissance for the city.
Pardon denied.
Ah. They replaced the window properly. Oh, that was fantastic. I love that I got to see Hugh Grant twice 2 weeks in a row as two very different villains, both highly entertaining. Still there, huh?
Can somebody please ask me another question?
I tried. It didn't count. Oh.
Anyone?
This movie was everything I'd hoped it be, with the exception that it was even better than I anticipated or expected. It was so much fun. The scenery was incredible. The use of magic and I assume all kinds of various Dungeons and Dragons lore mixed in throughout here was, I don't know, it is made for a fantastic adventure. It felt very much like a movie. I mean, if I had seen this when I was a kid, I would for sure be watching it over and over and over and over and over again. And I haven't ruled it out. I might watch this again and again because it really was that fun and it was that good. And I sure hope that we get more of this world, more of these characters at some point in the future. So like, you know, buy the movie, support them financially somehow so that we can get more, right? That's unfortunately, the only metric that matters. All of the characters were so much fun to be around. Even Forge. I was going to say Hugh Grant. I was blanking on Forge. Even Forge. I absolutely loved him as a villain. And Sophina was the one like non-humorous at all character. And she was delightful. She was truly scary is what I meant by delightful there. Obviously, I loved watching Simon fail and try and eventually earn the right to court Doric. That's what I think. I think he earned the right to pursue her. Doesn't guarantee that he will be successful in his quest, but I'm rooting for the guy. I really liked Doric. She was a fun character. And of course, Kira and Holga. I guess it didn't dawn on me how much of a mother figure Holga was in Kira's life until the end of the movie. It makes sense that she would go and hug Holga first, and so readily. And of course, it was to illustrate that she was mad at her dad. But I thought the story of this film was so good. What more do you want in a movie? It had humor, it had heart. It was fantastic. And I had a great time watching it, and I hope that you enjoyed watching it with me. If you did, consider supporting me over on Patreon or here as a YouTube channel member where you can watch the next 5 weeks of movie and TV show reactions right now. If not, that's cool too. Do what you want. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.